Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everyone in today's class for the 6th elementary grade. Our textbook is Week 3, and today inshallah we will cover the second enrichment, which is Enrichments 2. And it will be presented by me, teacher Mazen Harbi, and the sign language by Mr. Fawaz Al-Agil. So let's begin. The second enrichment we're going to cover today is for the unit number 11. Hanging out in town. And our first lesson is finding out time that can be seen on pages 82 and 83. And our goal was to build up questions and answers about directions. So in this lesson, we did learn how to ask and also how to talk about places. What are the phrases that we use when we are describing places? For example, if you want to know a direction of any place, we usually start your question with, excuse me, where is? Excuse me, where is? And then you can name the place that you are planning to go to. And after using this, you can hear or you can see different answers about these places. So what is important here that when you start your question, excuse me, where is the supermarket? Or excuse me, where is the bookstore? Or excuse me, where is the train station? Then we said that we read a couple of examples about how to describe places and what are the phrases that we can use to talk about places. We can use, for example, the word far. The place you're looking for, it's far from here. Or it is near here. So we have word far and near. And also we can talk about minutes. We can say that the place is 5 minutes walk, or the place is around the corner. So here we have different places or different words we can use to describe these places. And after this, we did learn that if you want, you and your partner, you can choose or have a look at the town map you have in front of you, and then you can give directions. For example, he or she would say, excuse me, where is the post office? And by looking at the map you have on your books, especially from the yellow circle, then you can tell him or her about the place. Like, for example, go straight, you will find it on your left, or go right. So you can use the yellow circle to describe the place to your partner. And also we said here we have a couple phrases that can help you when you're talking about or when you're describing or when you are giving directions to different places. And these words or these phrases are like go straight, keep walking, turn right, and turn at the next signal, and turn left at the second corner, and also other phrases that we did learn that you can use to talk about directions, like the place is on your right, or on your left, or in front of you, or behind you, or it is the opposite of the bus stop. So here we do have different places and different phrases and words that we can use when we are giving directions. The second lesson we had was called the grammar in action on pages 84 and 85. And our goals were in this lesson is to use going to in sentences and also to say 6 names of stores, to say 6 names of different stores. So we begin our question with chanting the word going to. Now let's listen to this chant one more time just to remind ourselves how we did use going to. We use going to talk about the places that we are going to, the places where we are going to buy different things. For example, here in the first one, if I want a stapler and stable, where I should go? I should go, I would say, I am going to the stationery store to get this stapler and staple. So let's listen one more time to this chant about going to, and then we will back again. Number 1. I want a stapler and staples. I am going to the stationery store. Number 2. You want some candy? You are going to the candy store. Number 3. My brother wants a new DVD. He is going to the DVD store. Number 4. Mom wants some bread and cakes. Well, she's going to the bakery. Number 5. We want some books. We are going to the bookstore. Number 6. Grandma and Grandpa want some flowers and pots. They are going to the flower store. So here in this chant with these 6 sentences, we did learn an important lesson, which is that we can use all of these different subject pronouns with the going to. We can say, I am going to the bookstore, or you are going to the bookstore. He is going. She is going. We are going, and they are going. So no matter what the subject we can use here, we keep it as it is and we add to it going without making any changes. And after this, we had a game that is called the shopping game, and we said that you can have your friends or your classmate as your partner to play this game. What you're going to do here is to play the shopping game and to ask him or her, where are you going? So he or she should choose from this list. Here we have 9 different places. These places are bakery, DVD store, butcher shop, stationery store, bookstore, convenience store, coffee shop, flower store, and supermarket. So you can ask your partner to name a place out of these places by asking, where are you going? And he or she, when choosing a place, then you can ask him or her the second question, which is, what do you want? Okay, you choose a store, you choose a place, so what do you want? What do you want to do in this store? And he or she can choose from these places, like for example, a stapler, or some candy, or a new DVD, some bread and cakes, some books, some flowers and pots, some meat, a newspaper, and some eggs. So you ask your partner these 2 questions, where are they going, and also what do they want to do? And you can switch roles. You can be the one who answers to play this game. And after this, we had the reading and writing lesson that can be seen on pages 86 and 87. And our goals were that we are able to read and chant "There was a little greenhouse" chant, and to write our own version of this chant by changing or using our own pictures and changing some words. And we said that it is important that we learn that when we say there is, we mean that there is something in the present. And the past of this sentence is there was, to talk about something that was in the past. Now, let's listen to this chant. There was a little greenhouse. And after this, we're going to highlight some of the important information. There was a little greenhouse. There was a little greenhouse, and in the little greenhouse there was a little brown house. And in the little brown house there was a little yellow house. And in the little yellow house there was a little white house. And in the little white house there was a little red heart. So here in this chant that talks about house, we said that you can make your own version. You can write your own chant. And how you can do this? By changing the word house and replace the word with either of these words, like box, fish, doll, bottle, book, and letter. And we said that you can also present it with pictures of your own, so you can have or develop your new chant. So we said that you can also write and draw your own chant, as we can see here. Here we have another example. Instead of saying little greenhouse, we said big white house. And you can choose this chant as an example of the new chant that you can produce. And we said that you can talk about the rooms in your house and to use them to fill in this chant. And finally, the last lesson we did learn was called the phonics lesson, that can be seen on pages 88 and 89. Now, our goal was to practice words with U, E, and also U and E. Words that starts with U and ends with E, and also two letters combined together. We said that the difference between them, between words that has U in the beginning and E at the end, is that we pronounce U in full, as in full vowel. So here, for example, for the first word, it is pronounced as cube. Cube. And also the last word here we have, when U and E, when it ends with the word, it is pronounced as barbecue. Barbecue. So here we have cube, barbecue. And after this, we did have this interesting lesson where we had to unscramble the letters. As you can see here, we have the letters that do not form an understandable word. What we need to do is to try to use the letters here to form or to write a word that matches the picture. So here, have a look at this picture and try to guess. Can you tell what the word might be by using a couple of these letters? Well, if you remember, we said that the word is tissue. Tissue. And here with the second word, here you have this beautiful baby, and here we have letters. And we said that try to have a look at this picture and try to think of a word matches these letters. And we did this, and the word was cute. Cute. And as for the third one, here we have a color. And can you look at this color and at these letters and tell me what exactly that color is? It was blue. Blue. So the three words were tissue, cute, and blue. Now also the other three words we have the same. The first one is one of the days of the week. Can you remember what that day is? It is Tuesday. Tuesday. And the second word we have here to talk about how big this elephant is, we have the word that is huge. Huge. And the other word that we have here, if you have a look at the picture, and also if you have a look at these letters, then we can come up with a word which is glue. Glue. So here we said that these are the three words that we did use, which is Tuesday, huge, and glue. And this will leave us with the last word here we have, as if you have a look at this picture and at these letters, then you can come up with a word which is mosque. Mosque. So these are, or this is the exercise that we did answer last time in phonics, where we did practice words with the U and E. And after this, not only with words, not only with letters, but even with words. As you can see in this exercise, we said that we need to unscramble the words and write a full sentence, begin with a capital letter. So we said here, as you can see here, we have different words, and what we need to do is we need to form a sentence out of these words. And the sentence was, this one, which is, we like to have barbecues in our garden in June. We like to have barbecues in our garden in June. So here we did unscramble these words and formed a sentence, as you can see here. Also, we did it with the other example, as you can see here in this blue box, where we had more than 9 words, and we did form a sentence out of these words. And the sentence was this one: my friend gave me a huge bottle of glue. My friend gave me a huge bottle of glue. So this is how we did these 2 exercises, where in the first we did unscramble letters, and in the second we did unscramble words to form a full sentence. And after this we had an exercise about signs, where we said that you can read and predict these signs. So here we have the first one is no parking. The second one, to be away or to keep off the grass. And no skateboarding, no riding bicycles, no talking, and library is straight ahead. And also number 7, please switch off all mobile phones. And with number 8, think green, do not litter or throw waste. And with number 9, no eating, it is not allowed eating or drinking. And with number 10, no bowling, no balls around here in this area. So now this is all about our enrichment, the second enrichment. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.